Smurf. We need to start it off right, off the top.
Let's hear you with me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right. So my off the top is I'm watching football today. And I see Steelers Nation on the Steelers little stadium. Raider Nation is the only nation ever.
Shit, I didn't even see that.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna just leave it at that. There's only one nation, and that's Raider Nation. Everybody out there add a nation to their. You don't be seeing like the Raiders saying Raiders Kingdom or Raiders Country or any of that shit.
No, it's always been Raider Nation.
It's only one nation, Raider Nation. Everybody else, y'all copying us, y'all stealing from us, and the autumn wind is a Raider. But Mark Davis is a traitor.
Damn.
So why is he a traitor though?
What do you mean, why is he a traitor?
Yeah.
Why?
He took the team out of Oakland.
Oh, sorry, dude. That sounds like it's personal though.
That is. I mean, you really hitting a note right there. All right.
Man.
All right, I'll go next. Speaking of the same sports sense, which is NFL, my off the top is people need to stop thinking that quarterbacks just grow on trees and that anybody that shows up good in 1 year is just going to be consistently great for the next 10. We are seeing more and more now that the most skilled guy or more talented guy at quarterback doesn't make them a great quarterback for many years to come. So their quarterbacks are still a diamond in the rough. It's hard to find a good, lasting quarterback that is going to create a legacy for your team. What do you got to say about that, Ant?
That's a good one. I like that. I think that's a good one.
So like,
what I mean...
Give us an example of it.
So, Baker Mayfield got benched today. People didn't say, oh, it's because he was under pressure. He didn't want to get hurt. If you're a damn good quarterback, pull your team out of that damn hole. Since we want to give him all the blame and all the credit, he was a first pick in the draft. He had a good rookie year, and what have you done for me lately? You were a number one pick. Your team's a running team. That says more about you as a quarterback than it says the team. And what I mean is when you find a good quarterback that's going to be consistent, improve year in, year out, regardless if it's Super Bowl or bust, because we already know it's hard to win a championship, especially a Super Bowl in the NFL. But when you find a good quarterback that is going to create a legacy for you, you take care of that guy. Don't always try to find the next one coming out of college, this and that. We're seeing that too many people want to wait for next year, wait for Trevor Lawrence, wait for Sam Darnold. Darnold's a bust. Been benched too.
you think he's a bust?
He hasn't proved anything for being a first round pick. Trubisky hasn't proved anything for being a first round pick.
Nope.
Okay.
A lot of the first round picks haven't really done much.
I mean, even in Watson, if I'm being honest, like he's good, he's skilled, but what have you done for me lately?
You didn't see the game today?
Yeah, he had a good ass.
No,
game.
but where's the consistency? Is what I'm saying, and we can maybe give him an asterisk because you gotta think that was probably O'Brien and all the things going on with the team. Maybe it was a whole team thing, but
Okay. So that's off the top.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
I gotta give out. Every time he does this off the top, we gotta get our popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying?
All right, stay quiet.
So I've been thinking about this one, and I saw something the other day, and it just really fucking bothered me. And it was Snoop Dogg on fucking Skip Bay. What's that show called?
Undisputed?
Yeah.
All right.
He was celebrating the Lakers fucking championship like they were fucking, like it was a regular fucking championship. Like they played all year. And he was like boasting about it. And I'm like, you've been a fan longer than me. The last album that was actually really good was like the last time the Lakers were actually really fucking decent. You know what I mean? What, dude? Doggy Style is the best good album you had. Dude, get the fuck off the sports fucking shit. And dude, stop celebrating this dumbass fucking championship. It's not a championship. It's a COVID championship. There's an asterisk next to it for me. And you know what? All the shit that they're all adding Kobe and his daughter. God bless them and everything like that. But,
it got serious for
but like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what really been bothering me, and it just, especially like Snoop, like for him being that long-term fan and knowing that LeBron's been the evil villain of that shit, and he's celebrating it. That's why. Fuck. That's my off the top, and I just hate that. Fuck, dude.
I mean, people grow and evolve, and
what do you mean? What do you
they're
mean?
gonna have a change
like
of
he was
opinion.
like he was like talking like if this had been something like like you know what I mean, like
the Cubs winning the World Series.
Yes, and it was like something like we've been good. I like those homegrown championships. I like being able to say we have good friends. But when we're just building teams for the now, I don't like that because this ain't long term. This isn't like the Lakers when we went in the 2000s where it was like Shaq was a free agent, Kobe was drafted, and we built that team and we developed it and it was a good structure. Like that's a team that I could stick by.
Well, Shaq got traded.
Yeah, sure. Well, later on down the road, obviously shit happens, right? But like this one, it's another fluke LeBron James shit, dude. Like he's gonna go to a team. Yes, they're gonna be good for a while. Then he's gonna bail, and then this time he's gonna retire. You know what I mean? So I'm not cool about it. So
okay,
everybody knows my feelings on LeBron James. So I think
damn, you really hate this championship. Like you did not want them to win.
I didn't, and I've actually said that the whole time, right? You know that. Yeah. I don't want him to win. I don't want him to win. I wish they would have failed miserably.
Yeah. See, I could go on. I love basketball. Yeah. I could go on and on and on about basketball.
Watch your phone.
I could go on and on talking about basketball because.
But this is football season now.
Football,
baby.
Yeah. We talking football.
Season.
So let's start it off. Heck, anything that jumped out to y'all?
Okay.
Wentz still ain't got it.
What else?
The Steelers. They look for real.
That's my
I would
team.
say even probably the best team in football right now. But I want to start there. I want to start with the Steelers and the Browns. The Steelers laid an ass whooping. Let's just call it what it is. It's funny how you know in a game of mental toughness is the case. What they say after the fact when they bench, especially a quarterback in Baker Mayfield, that well, we didn't want him to get hurt. We'll take him out. Yeah, whatever. The game's out of control. I get it. But he's a professional football player.
Right.
Probably one of the most mental tough and physically tough sports to play out there. Who cares if you break his damn spirit? Tell him to go play till the end. If your Myles Garrett still had to play. All these linemen still had to play. Yeah. Everybody else has to play, but you don't want him to get hurt. What has he done for you lately?
Right.
He hasn't been winning you these games. They're winning in spite of you, not because of you. So let him go out there and be that number one and see how tough you are. And so that's what with the off the top is these quarterbacks, man, they're hard to find a consistent NFL quarterback because at some point, once you get figured out, you have to be the one that's got to be the step ahead everybody else. You have to work twice as hard. It seems to me like he studies more lines for his commercials than he does on like playbooks because he's not good against the blitz. He doesn't step up in the pocket. He gets rushed. Like he was rushed all day today. The Steelers defense is for real.
I've been saying it.
Yeah, and they're for real. But at the same time, as a quarterback, especially against a team in your division, you should be studying them 2-3 times. You should know them front to back like they know you. Because that's all they're studying you for. Once they stop you, they're golden. But to try to like save his confidence and not get him hurt, man, tell him to go out there and take the hits, man. Let him prove to his teammates that he's that guy. Because even if you lose, if you still go out there with that same confidence, that same strength, and that mental toughness, at the end of the day, it's still respect. They got your back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just wanted to go off. I think the Steelers are for real. Baker ain't got it. I mean, Trevor Lawrence looks good. He might look good next year with the Browns. Hot take. No,
Okay.
but they ain't gonna get like the top pick.
Okay, so talking about that game specifically, what's for certain? Death, taxes, and the Steelers beating the Browns. Always.
I was like, all right, where's he going with this?
No, because
Deep conversation.
no, I say that because I've read a stat. In the last 30 games or something like that, the Browns have only beat the Steelers 4 times.
Damn.
Something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like
In 30 games?
Yeah, 30.
And they play
I think
twice
they're
a
like
year?
24-4 or 25-4, something like that. But it's like, okay, you gotta to be a great quarterback. There, the NFL is mean. Defensive coordinators are mean, and they will adjust to you. And it's up to you to adjust to that. Like Hector was saying.
Yeah.
You got to adjust to it. And not only that, we were talking off camera. Off camera.
Behind the scenes.
We were having a conversation talking about quarterbacks against the blitz. It's usually the good quarterbacks that have it good up here that are good against the blitz. And Baker may or not field. He may or may not field. He's horrible against the blitz. I've never been a big fan of him. Like I said, like Hector was alluding to, the identity of that team is running the football, and he's
A first overall pick.
yeah, he's a first round pick, and they, what I'm saying, who drafts a quarterback? If you drafted a quarterback in the first round like that, like it's on you to deliver the goods.
Unless you're like a Lamar Jackson. Because their rushing game did pick up with Lamar, but he's just a talent that we've talked about this before. Yeah,
he's an athlete.
He's an athlete.
He's an athlete. Speaking of that, we'll talk about go ahead.
So, like, when I had heard it on TV that they said that
This guy likes being away from the mic.
For real,
no,
bro. Like a day.
So then they were saying that they're like, we're gonna still go with him. He's our starting quarterback for the year. We just didn't want him to get too banged up. Since when is that an issue?
Right.
When have we ever seen that? No, you're losing faith already.
Yeah.
And I think they just need to go for it and do what they need to do. But if you notice this, teams will stick with a first round pick quarterback longer than any other quarterbacks.
Because they don't want to look like they were wrong.
There it is.
That's all it is.
And that's what I think they're doing now. I think they're going, hey, we're giving him a shot. We're running the ball more. We're doing all this stuff to give you success. We need you to hit the books, bro. You need to learn defenses. You need to learn when they're stepping up. You play them twice a year now. Steelers, you should be better than them. Or you should know them a lot better.
Especially when they've had the same head coach for 12 seasons?
Yeah.
Like, dude, not a whole lot is going to change, my man.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's the biggest thing. When I heard that, I was like, what? Get banged up? Like, since when does that fucking happen? You know what I mean? Like, get banged up? Like, dude, don't you want to try to come back?
Yeah.
Are we just giving up now?
Just give a momentum.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have we heard in the fourth
and
quarter,
how does that sound?
the game is lost, but this will give a momentum going into next week. Yeah.
Right.
And what about Case Keenum, bro? So I'm over here just to take the hits for this guy? So he says something? Thanks, bro. Really looking out for my career.
Right.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, nah, this they're just not wanting to admit that they fucking chose wrong. Again, like the Browns always do.
Yeah. Okay, so another game. The Patriots are under 500, 5 games into the year for the first time since 2002. So they lost to the Broncos. Fuck the Broncos. But they lost to the Broncos. And Cam Newton didn't look that good. What's y'all take on the Patriots being under 500?
I knew it was Cam's. That's Cam's MO. shows up sometimes and shows up.
Or is it COVID related?
I think it's his MO. That's the way he was in Carolina. Sometimes he lit it up and sometimes he didn't. I just think I don't care for him that much, but I hope they do good. Like, you know what I mean? I don't hate him. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Did you guys see the last play where it was I think it was 3rd down and 10. Or 4th down. It was 4th down. And Cam Newton missed his target. It could have got a 1st down, and he missed the target. Throwing off his back foot. That's that Cam Newton shit.
Yep.
It's he will always be that quarterback.
Well, he's always relied throwing the football with his strong arm, which is a little bit different because, like, a Patty Mahomes has a strong arm, but he has the mechanics from playing baseball to where it comes from the ground up.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think this is just the shittiest year for, like, Brady and Belichick to split up because it's getting kind of hard to gauge, like, was it Brady? Was it Belichick? That was like the talk going into this year.
Yeah.
Who made who? And so, but now with COVID, because Cam, tested positive, he had to miss last week's game. And they played both their backup quarterbacks in order to try to win the game. So it's just, it's hard to gauge because I kind of want to be like, damn, well, at least Brady's still winning games. But then at the same time, the Bucs are more healthy.
Yep.
And I think that was the MO going into this season is like, whoever gets to the Super Bowl is just going to be the healthiest team.
So this is the play right here. Look. This is the last play. And look at what he does. He missed him.
Right.
Flat out missed him.
Yeah.
They could have converted there. I'm not a big fan of Cam Newton. I've always said Cam Newton will never win a Super Bowl. All right. So with that being said, what other games did y'all watch?
That Tennessee game was fucking really good, actually.
Dude, Derrick Henry right now, the best running back in the game.
Yeah, 94-yard run. Dude.
Pause.
No, I said right
arm,
now. Come on.
Dude, he gave a nice little stiff arm, and he freaking got the scoring drive in the overtime.
Should we call our avid Tennessee fan?
No.
Grimace.
Oh my God, he's gonna go on some bullshit, bro. I don't think the fans are ready for that.
All right, no, I'm gonna call him.
Nah.
Oh God.
How about that? I just lifted 500.
Dude,
How about them Giants? Oh yeah. This is like from 2008.
oh my God.
This is MySpace days.
Oh my God. These guys are losers.
So that's our Titan insider right there.
Oh,
He ain't answering.
When you have a ring back talk?
I think he's working.
Or he's celebrating that Derrick Henry run.
Don't hang right up before it changes number.
6, 9.
For real?
I hung up. Y'all missed the digits.
Yeah.
No, they got the area code.
He's from out of state. He's from out of state.
Yeah, he's from out of state. Yeah. So anyways, with that being said, y'all really think Derrick Henry's the best running back in the league?
I don't think he's the best. I'm not saying he's the best. I just love the runs that he had today were fucking amazing.
Is that right, Ernie?
They're fucking really good.
He turns all red when he comes back.
So he rushed for 200 yards. Derrick Henry has 200 rushing yard games.
On the year?
No, in his career.
Oh, shit.
And since he's been in the league, there's only been 3.
I think I'll say
By
this.
other people.
I'll say this about Henry. These past 2 years, he's been the most consistent.
Yes.
I think he's last year.
But
I
does he
think
catch the ball?
okay, but we're okay. That's what we were talking about off camera. Was you got these running backs And then you got these gadget backs, we'll like to call them.
Yeah. It's a gadget
He
play.
doesn't catch the ball as often as a Christian McCaffrey, as a Kamara, as what a Zeke is doing now more
Or
of.
lines up in the slot.
Yes,
A lot, yeah.
but Henry is right now the purest runner of the ball. He is a north-south guy, but he has so much power. And think about it. There's times where he still gets hit and gets 8, 9, 10 yards.
Yeah.
A lot of times Kamara's catching it in an open zone and he gets tackled and he only got 8, 9, 10 yards. Okay. They're hardly, but to still be able to hit a hole, 92 yard run, 94. He had a 99-yard run.
last
Was
year.
it last year?
So he almost, that's
So
crazy.
you know what I mean? And so he's the purest runner of the football. I don't think at the way he plays the running back position, I don't think he needs to catch the ball. I don't think it would be a great little asset
If he could add
to
it
have
to his game.
if he can add it, fine. But I think it's more of a bonus because he scares some defenders, bro. By the time he gets past the second level, you really think those DBs and those half of those safeties do not want to try and tackle him.
He's got 8 receptions on the year.
Right.
It's pretty low. Yeah.
But he also had a 200-yard game. What I'm saying is, for him, they don't use him that way. I think if he was with another team, if he was with the Saints, I think he'd still run the ball, but then catch the ball. I think it's the system that they're developed. They want to slow the game down in that system, have that time of possession, and have Tannehill just kind of be not necessarily game manager, but just manage it for now. Henry will take the brunt of the load, and he will still wear down that defense to where Tannehill can shine in the third and the fourth quarter. And then that's where Henry's getting these 94 yards. A lot of times they don't want to tackle him after that.
Yeah.
They're getting punked. He's strong. He's big. He's tall for a running back too.
Right, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
he's super tall.
He
Did you
is.
see when he was running down the field?
But
how
still,
big he looked?
ahead of Derrick Henry, I still think Christian McCaffrey's better than Derrick
Oh.
Henry. I still think Ezekiel Elliott is better than Derrick Henry. I still think that Saquon Barkley. I think those 3 are for sure the top 3.
Right.
Are we going off just pure name though? Or are we going off like what they've done? For
Skill set.
Yeah. I think, okay, so
Because if I go pure
if I
name,
go off consistency, I could say Henry for the time that he's been in the league.
but see, you're looking at it strictly from just the running aspect of the ball. I'm looking at it all around.
Yeah. Okay. So I get where you're looking at it from.
And I do think Alvin Kamara's a gadget player. He's
He's all over the field.
a gadget player.
He's like that guy that freaking got drafted to Jacksonville. Johnson came from
Oh,
Michigan.
Leonard Fournette? No.
He came from
See, Leonard Fournette is a
Runner.
in the mold of Derrick Henry.
Right. But yeah, and obviously, but see, Henry's still good in pass protection. When he has to pick up the blitz, he can pass protect. I think the only thing
he's not. Go ahead.
I think the only thing he's lacking is in the passing game. But that's where, you can say a Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, you could say an Ezekiel Elliott as a better all around. But when they got the rock in their hands, this dude will run over you. He'll run past you. He'll stiff arm you. He has that power. And think about it. He takes care of that ball.
Yeah,
a lot
but
of times.
also you don't see Derrick Henry line up as a receiver like you do with these other running backs.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I
that's
know
not
that-
part of his game. That's not part of the scheme of things with what the Titans are doing. The Titans are relying on. Dude,
But
the
that's
guy
what I'm
got-
talking about. Your skill set,
Yeah,
bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't have to add that to his arsenal yet because as maybe they want to add it later down the season or
He's
next
too far
season.
into. He's great.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he can always add that, or they could start including it to like disguise things and do stuff like that.
He
right?
doesn't have the hands for it.
But I don't know. Like it's hard to see that he doesn't get a lot of receptions. But I'm saying, like,
Is
as
a
far
Greek
as him,
freak going to get a shot?
Huh?
Is a Greek freak going to get a shot?
If he probably works out this winter time, he does it.
But that's what
whatever
I'm
he needs
saying.
to
Like
do.
sometimes you.
But like you can't deny the skill set that he has right now is great. Like, dude, did you see the tackle? He had the ball right here. They tried to strip it, dude, and they turned him around. to the point where he landed on his back and he still had the ball in his hand right here.
He takes care of the football. I think.
He's good at what he's doing right now. That's why I was interested in that game. Not just that too. Deshaun Watson threw a fucking bomb into the end zone, dude, and it looked like a freaking gun going off, dude. Like, boom, like fast.
Wait, we just skipped to the Texans? Right?
No. I'm just saying I just saw that too. But I just don't want to.
Well, they did play the Texans.
Yeah, they did play the Texans.
I know, but like we're on Henry
because that game was good.
No,
when I was watching, I was like, God, but I never seen. He went like this. He cocked it, and it just went like boom, fast, dude. And when he caught it in the end zone, I was like, where the hell did that pass come from?
Yeah,
that's all I was tripped out too about that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, I think Henry is just. He's good at what he's doing that he doesn't. I don't think they need. Maybe they even know that. Hey, this dude can't catch the ball. Why even try to disguise it or try to do it?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
he's a running.
But
back.
he's still deadly the way he is.
All I'm saying is he's a little bit too one dimensional, but he is great at that one dimension.
Exactly.
There it is. That's what I'm saying. He's good at what he's doing right now.
Damn man, you hella far.
Huh?
You hella far. I feel like me and this dude.
I'm chilling back here, trying to get.
We both move.
We both move out the way. No. So what else? What else y'all want to talk about? The Rams. The Rams. They just lost to the Niners.
Shit.
Which is crazy. We were waiting for that game to end because it was on while we were recording. When they went down 21-6, I was like, I don't know. I mean, what's going on? Because I mean, we were just talking about the Niners being a JV team a couple weeks ago, and you have the Eagles beat them, and everybody's, they're talking about, it's just a JV team. I even said it, but then for them to come back out and beat the Rams. But what I will say, it was a divisional game.
Yeah.
And we all know those divisional games, they're hard to win regardless of who's on the other side. Yeah. Who cares if a 1-14 team can beat that 14-1 team and within that division. They know each other front to back.
Unless you're the Browns.
But I will say this, I think the Niners, now how we talk about Belichick, I think the Niners today kind of put a little blueprint on the Rams. If we're being serious, because how well they know Sean McVay. Because remember, coming in the Rams are of the old when Sean McVay came in, and now like the Niners came in and they didn't even have a first half touchdown. The Rams.
Well, Sean McVay and Shanahan are the same mold.
Yeah, they go against each other, and that's what makes it hard. Is that it is a divisional game, but. Well, those two minds.
They both were in Washington.
Yeah, and then they both. Jimmy G had to have a good game in this one after he got benched.
He's still like I said. That's another team. That's a running team. Let's get that straight. That's a running team.
Yeah, but this guy wasn't the fastest running back. He wasn't like a freaking
he's calling him Mostert.
Mostert. What's his name? Say it.
Mostert.
Is it Mostert?
Yeah,
I said Mostert.
Mostert on the beat. Okay, but the one game we ain't talking about.
Oh, my bad.
The one game we ain't talking about is how about that Aaron Rodgers against the
Bucks, baby.
Bucks.
We have to save that for last, baby.
So Aaron Rodgers threw a pick six. He threw 2 picks in total. He didn't even throw for 200 yards. I don't really like going over stats like that because I'm not a big stat guy.
But we gotta say when it comes to Rodgers,
unless it's picks, But that defense for the Bucks stifled the pack. And I just want to say this: the Packers' offense or defense is a little bit overrated. I know they came into the game undefeated, but I think that defense for the Bucks, they gaining steam, and on to Las Vegas they go.
I honestly think that the defense for Tampa really looked good too. That was a freaking good defense.
You looked at me weird a couple of weeks ago when I said the Bucks defense looks for real.
Yeah. And
That's why I said that they're gaining momentum.
Yeah.
I am tired of seeing these fucking Buccaneer games on fucking nationally televised games, bro.
Tom
getting
It's
a
Brady.
little
not
boring.
that fucking cool that he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fuck that guy. I don't need to see it on every fucking channel. Oh, it bothers me, dude. But
It's America's game of the week.
yeah, dude, it was terrible, bro. It just bugged me. But it's kind of true. It should have been a game of the week. Aaron Rodgers going against Tom Brady, but
Well, think about it. What was the other game that was competing with them at the time?
was
The
really nothing.
Dolphins and the Jets.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Would
What
wanna
you
see
gonna
that?
watch?
Yeah, you want to see that slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
The Dolphins are gaining momentum.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole division's starting to look better. That's what I'm kind of excited to see a little different.
Well,
team
besides the Jets, but they
Yeah.
still the Jets.
Yeah.
win. Jets in that division. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Huh?
I think the Bills are going to take that division, but Miami might be a close second. The way things look now, but coming back to the I almost said the Pats and the, but coming back to the Packers, you are right. Like they are under their defense actually has allowed the most yards per up until this point, but the Packers offense has had the most time of possession in games, so that's how they've been winning these games. I think it's just, I don't want to put too much on like Rodgers and the Packs. I think it was just one of those games that's let the best man win. Best man won today.
It's only the third time they've played each other.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Shit.
Who, the
They've been in
Bucks
the
and the
league.
Packs?
No.
No, Brady and Rodgers, this is only the third time they've played each other.
Shit.
How's that possible? Don't they rotate divisions every so often?
One plays in the NFC, one plays in the AFC.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
but still. I
That's
think we
right.
played the Pats more often. We played.
That's the NFC. That's why. You're an
Yeah, but
team.
NFC, AFC.
But one of them must have been hurt
Yeah.
when they played each other. Only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I just
And then Aaron
I
Rodgers
don't
does get
want
quarterback.
to. You don't want to put too much smoke on the Packs. Like, oh, this is it. But one thing you did say off camera is that Aaron Rodgers lost that MVP race. Is out of the race now.
So who's ahead right now? Who's
you gotta put Russell.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah. That's if he keeps on scoring as much as he's doing.
Unless
That defense allows a lot of
Yeah.
points. A
Yeah.
lot of
if
points.
Andy Dalton goes undefeated the rest of the season, he's MVP.
You're crazy, bro.
They're not going undefeated with that defense.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Cowboys, they play tomorrow. What's the outlook going to look like tomorrow?
It's a tough one to gauge. We'll have to get back to you on that one, Smurf.
Let's take it out of Anthony.
Whoa,
Who's down on the
listen to your
field?
brother.
So where do they play tomorrow?
The Cardinals.
Okay, so I think
The Cardinals of football.
Arizona.
Dude, they used to be St. Louis. That's why they're. But I think honestly, how I just bothers me that freaking Dallas fans are more angry about Dak getting hurt instead of being like, "Hey, Andy Dalton's actually pretty decent, and we could probably win some games." So I'm picking the Cardinals because I think they're really good right now. That division's tough. I think Dallas will compete with them a lot.
Okay.
Because I think it's going to be hard to take. They don't have any schemes that they could look at with Dallas and Andy Dalton. They're going to look at Cincinnati. So that's why I think they could have an edge on this one because they don't know where they're going to go with it. And plus, I think they're going to run the ball a lot with Zeke. I think Zeke's going to get back to running a lot instead of getting passed down to.
I see the thing about y'all keep saying that they're gonna run the ball. How the fuck is you gonna run the ball when you're down 3 tugs?
Yep.
With that
That's what I'm
defense.
saying. But if you take time of possession, own the time of possession.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they
But
could do.
also, I don't, and this ain't nothing against Dak Prescott, but I don't think Andy Dalton is a big drop off, like a big ass drop. It's a drop off, but I don't think it's a huge drop off. Like remember, he played with the Bengals and he did lead them to the playoffs, won a division at one point.
Let's put it into Dallas Cowboys perspective. You had Troy Aikman and then Jason Garrett was your backup. Who the fuck is that guy?
No, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. Romo got hurt, right? And then people were like, oh, well, here's Dak Prescott. Here's this, that, and the
Actually,
other.
he was the third. Remember, Kellen Moore was the backup to Romo.
Okay, but before y'all knew anything about Dak Prescott, like I'm sure there was Cowboys fans that was like,
Oh, he came out of
oh
Mississippi. He's gonna be
shit, like
good.
no, they were like, oh shit. Well, the season's over. Romo's hurt. Here he gets hurt again. You never know. Andy Dalton. I'm not saying he gonna light the world up, but I'm just saying like, I think they should be the favorites to win that division.
Yeah, they are.
Well, and that's what's going to keep us in the race is that division. Is Eagles lost again today?
Washington.
You know, tomorrow is
The
kind of
Giants
a pick 'em game. Me being a Cowboys fan, I know that they still can go to the playoffs and do good with Andy. I'm not saying that Andy Dalton is like, oh, the season's over. We have Andy Dalton. I'm not saying that. I still think they're going to do well. To
Not
me,
according to these texts.
but to me, no. But I've told you guys. To me, it's more of like it. Honestly, it's like an emotional way that I feel about the season now. I feel like now having Dak gone with how it went is kind of. Whereas before, let's say this. If he would have like gotten a contract, gotten taken care of, gotten treated right, and he got hurt, and then Dalton comes in, I would still be like, all right, I'm hopeful for this season.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But I think it's just the mishandling of the situation, treatment, especially because Dak was he is my favorite player on that team.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it's an emotional way. I'm not saying the Cowboys are just going to fall off with Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton's actually doing good. He proved it last week, had some good throws. Now he's going to have a solid week of practice being number one. But to me, it's that emotional connection that I had with the Dak Prescott being on that team.
Emotional.
I'm emotional.
Look, I got a text from Hector here that says, can y'all read it?
No,
phone
they
numbers
can't
on
read
there,
it.
right?
I know, bro. Like this rule. What was that rule? Like that we said
gotta
before
edit.
the like for real.
What rule? What
No,
rule?
there's no number.
There's no number on here.
I know, but go ahead. What are you gonna?
Anyways, Dak Prescott gets hurt, and Hector says, yeah, he's out for the season, bro. This year's over.
Yeah, it is over for me. Like
Hold on.
this season doesn't hold weight to me.
Hold on. I want to give y'all a little preview into Hector's mindset. Every time something bad happens for the Cowboys, and he's been saying it for like 3-4 years now, he always says this: next year's our year.
It
Next
is.
year's our year.
It is.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And I'll say that like week two. I'll say that like week two.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Amari
he
Cooper,
said.
know what it
Amari Cooper drops a pass. Next year's our year.
No. The thing is,
okay,
Nah,
like what you gonna be
it's-
saying next year?
it's PTSD, bro. Because there's just so much trauma being a Cowboys fan. Because like coming into the season,
Full of
you're
heartbreak.
thinking it's gonna be like a whole different outlook. And then you're kind of like I told you guys last week, it seemed like last week's game was like when everything was starting to kind of come together offensively, defensively, special teams. I'm like, oh my God, this is where it clicks.
Right.
And then he gets hurt, and I'm like, but it was more than him getting hurt. I think if he was like out for a couple weeks, different story. Like, all right, Don, I need you to like go two out of 3.
Yeah.
Right? But to see what happened,
Yeah.
that's where it was. Like I said, it was an emotional decision.
But
I had
why-
an emotional weekend last week.
But why is everybody so emotional about why he didn't get a fucking contract?
Because they
It
had
doesn't matter. That's his business. This is business at the end of the day. That's what I've been trying to stress. Did you see the commentators, what they were saying? Oh, if it was Tony Romo, he would have gotten a contract.
He would have.
It doesn't matter, though. He got hurt. You guys, as a football team, these fans are more mad. He didn't get a long-term deal and he didn't get this. Why? Why worry about that, dude? You guys haven't had no success, really. That's just maybe the team's doing something better. They offered him a 4-year deal. He wanted 5.
no.
So
They
that's
offered
your-
him a 5. He wanted a 4.
Yeah.
You want
Vice
long-term security,
Yeah,
cuz.
but that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't you want long-term security?
I don't have long-term security in my personal job.
Yeah, but you're.
I don't know if I could be there next month or a year from now.
Put it this
That's
way.
life.
Hold on, I got
That's
him.
life.
I got
That's
him.
life.
I got him.
But that's
got him real
life.
quick.
But that's what I'm saying. They're emotionally attached to. But he would have got a long-term deal. I would feel good. What's the difference? Because if this is football, dude, he could get hit and he could lose his ability to walk. It just happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's life.
Okay.
But a long-term deal is not going to do that. Plus, like we and him said, it's only guaranteed money. It doesn't matter about anything else. And these contracts are not what's in the NBA. The contracts are guaranteed everything. That's my thing. I don't get why these fans and everybody are so emotionally attached to that. Don't. Because I didn't care if Derrick Carr got a long-term contract. I don't care if any of these guys do. As long as my team's good, that's what I care about. But if next week we cut Derrick Carr, I'm not going to be crying about it.
But that's not the point.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't get how they're emotionally attached to this money.
I mean, you're talking about a dude that
I'm not emotionally attached to money. That's why I don't care. I don't see why fans complain about like, man, this dude's getting paid X, Y, and Z, like, and he sucks, or like, no, I don't want to sign this dude because he's gonna want this much money. I'm like, it's not your money, it's the owner's money.
Yeah,
I get that, but I'm talking about when you see someone get hurt, it's more of a as a person type shit. But Hector got it. I guess he got to get something off his big ass chest.
I wanna fucking. I'm fucking.
Look at that, dude.
I thought about this shit. I thought about what he was talking about, right?
Let's go get at him, George Lopez.
Okay. So Anthony's comments were all talking about, hey, this dude is still getting, why is he getting up?
No. Listen.
Oh, yeah. I'll wait for you.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for him. We'll wait for him. Look at it just going into the fridge.
Okay.
Studio's fridge.
So,
It's a studio fridge.
this is what Anthony was saying. He texts us, right? He's like, how are we going to feel bad for someone making $31 million? Okay, cool. Let me put it in our terms, right?
Okay.
Yes, Dak was making money off endorsements, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you go to work every day, right? You bust your ass every single day, right? And you putting it in, you getting your numbers in, you're doing your sales, whatever it is you do, you are one of the top to do it, one of the best to do it within that company, right? We're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
What if we start monetizing off this podcast? We start monetizing off YouTube, and we let's say you make an extra $2,000 a month just off your side hustles, right? Yeah. Off YouTube, whatever. You start selling stuff on Amazon, whatever. Company comes to you during raise time, and they say, "Hey, yo, Anthony, we know you're making an extra like 2 or 3 G's off like your YouTube and your side hustles for now. We don't think we should give you the raise because you're already well off, and we don't feel like you're doing good. We like what you're doing. Keep it up. But this year, we're not going to give you that raise because obviously you're making money elsewhere. So just stick with what you're making.
Okay.
And we're not, and you know what? We're going to like take a little bit off your 401k, your security off your retirement, just because, I mean, you're making an extra $3,000. Why don't you put it 500 or 1,000 every time back into that? So maybe next year you'll get your raise. And then the next year comes, you bust your ass again. You're putting it in because that's your main source of income, right? You're putting in the work to prove to them like I'm worthy and I'm doing my job. But now you start making a little more off the side hustle, right? You start implementing more. You know what, Anthony? You're making a little more this year than you were last year. We're not going to give you the raise. But then now you come to find out that the guy next to you that was doing less isn't as good as you, makes $2 to $3 more than you. Just because you make more money off the side than he does. And they're going to give him the raise so he can be taken care of. Because they feel like you could be taken care of off your side hustle. So how would that make you feel?
What I would do, like I said last week, if they're not taking care of me there, then I'm going to be Dak Prescott. I'm going to come back better. And I'm going to go. And if they want to franchise me again, they want to say, hey, we want to keep you one more year.
No. But we're talking about while you're there. But forget the injury. Forget next year. No, we're talking about these past 4 years.
It's a totally different thing.
No, it's not. It's the same concept.
No,
it's the same concept.
It's not the same concept.
Forget the millions of that. Forget the millions.
It's because it's not the same concept at all. Because at the end of the day, it's sports, bro. That sports it's the same shit. Anything could happen. I can blow my ACL playing basketball, and I can miss out on money at work. I could do all that. Do I have short-term disability? Yeah. I have long-term disability too, so I back myself up. That's what millionaires should do too. That's what he should be doing too. But I'm just saying, off the fact of this is don't be emotional about somebody else's money. That's what I don't get about everybody emotional about this, that he doesn't have a long-term deal. They offered him, they wanted 5 years, right? Did they want 5 years? They offered him a 5-year deal. He wanted a 4-year. Then you gambled because they offered you that money. You didn't get what you wanted, so you turned it down. So why are we saying, oh, if they could, all they had to do is add an extra year? That's what I'm saying. Do you know what, dude? He chose to gamble like Joe Flacco did, and Joe Flacco made money off of it. Same with Dak. He got injured, bro. Shit happens. But I think that the Dallas Cowboys actually have a chance with what's going on.
But what I'm trying to say is you're missing my point.
No, it's
You're missing. No, hold
apples
on.
and oranges.
I
It's apples
got
and
the
oranges.
forum. No, it's everybody wants to say that. Forget the money. At the end of the day, you want to say it's sports. At the end of the day, it's a job. They still got to go in, take care of their bodies, do what they got to do. Just like me in my job, I still got to keep learning to become better at whatever I am doing. I have to become a master of my craft in order to make more money.
Right.
If I stop my knowledge and stop my skill set, I'm not going to get that raise. I'm going to be where I'm at. I'm going to be stale and stay there, right?
Yeah.
So if you stop doing what you're doing, you just do the bare minimum, you're going to get paid the bare minimum. That's business, how you were talking about it. So we're talking business.
Yeah.
If you're busting your ass doing more than the next guy, but because you're making money elsewhere, they're going to use that against you, is what I'm saying. Are you going to be happy with that, even though you love your job and love the company you work for? But then now they're not going to take care of you.
I would walk.
Same thing. What if you're out hiking, right? Let's say you're out hiking or you get into a car accident, you can't work and you don't got benefits. And they'll be like, well, maybe when you come back, we'll try and get you something. Aren't you going to be a little pissed off? You're out 3 months of work.
Shit happens. That's what you got to do, bro. This shit happens. And that's all I got to say.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree, but I'm just saying, I just don't get why people are being emotional about a situation. Just let it go. Just let it go.
But you know me.
Will be fine. Your team will be there. You guys are going to be successful. You guys are going to be good. Don't take it personally.
No, but to me, more of the story, I'll end it right here. Respect means more than money ever will to me in my sight. And I think that's why I'm emotional. But it's not the money. It's the respect.
The one thing I do want to say is we don't know what Dak Prescott got offered and he turned down.
Right.
We don't know that.
Right.
It could have been a significant amount of money and he maybe turned it down.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It could also go both ways. It could be less than what they were paying Wentz, and he's like, you see what he's doing? You think I'm gonna take less than what he's? It just same
This
concept.
dude has an affinity with Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Bro, because he's been trash and he gets like so much praise. Oh, well, he has a ring.
No, nobody says that about him.
Trust
No,
me, I know
no,
plenty of Eagles
Who
fans
said
that
that?
say that about him.
I don't say
I
that he
know
has
plenty
a
of
ring.
Eagles fans that have told me that
whatever
about
Eagles
him.
fans are saying that.
Yes.
He doesn't have a ring.
No, I agree, but like I've heard
he
that
didn't win the
so
ring.
many times. I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, you got to be the best in your division first and foremost.
Yeah.
And I think he feels that way. He knows that, and it's fact that he's the best QB in that
I
division.
think you guys are just a little salty Dallas fans that they've won a freaking ring this decade, and you guys haven't.
Dude, we haven't won in like 2 decades.
1994, bro.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm moving on.
All right, so moving on. Anything else stand out for football?
No, I just thought Deshaun Watson. That's why I talked about that throw, dude. I didn't realize that he had fucking cannon like that until I saw it. Dude, I was like,
Oh, he
holy
been
fuck.
had a cannon,
Yeah.
cuz.
Dude, it was just the quickest release I had ever seen in my
It's
life,
like,
dude. It was just like he wound up, bro, and when he had the ball right here,
Ain't no breaks.
I know. Just real quick, keep it going. Y'all get up.
and dude, and when he had the ball right here, and it just went like, boom, like it was crazy. I was just like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that was crazy. That stood out to me. The Redskins The Giants.
The Giants finally won a game.
Yeah, but won and they beat the Redskins. So the Redskins still haven't won.
He keeps calling them the Redskins.
They haven't won a game, right? The Redskins?
Yeah, they won their first game.
Yeah,
Washington
Redskins.
professional football team.
It's the Redskins.
But other than that, the games today were pretty. They were
Mediocre, kind of.
I don't know, but okay. So with that being said, with Halloween coming up, so it's the season. It's spooky season. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We want to tell a couple listeners out there what are some good scary movies for them that are kind of like, damn, I didn't know. I like a low key scary movie. Which one would you recommend?
I don't know if anybody's ever seen VHS.
Yeah, I seen that.
That was pretty scary too.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
That one was fucking kind of scary. I remember that night, dude, I watched it and then I couldn't go to sleep.
For real?
Well, it was kind of creepy because like it took me back to like as a kid where it was kind of fuzzy. It wasn't like really HD quality. You know what I mean? It was kind of, and then it was kind of like
it is with that like lady being like, wow.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin it. But it was like the college dudes when they go to that bar. Yeah. And also that was crazy. That one it was just creepy. It was creepy to me because it had that home video vibe. Yeah. But it was like old school where it was fuzzy, but it didn't move a lot. You know what I mean?
So that's one you would recommend?
I'd recommend that one.
Which one?
Like you got a VHS?
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro.
The first one though, the second one was like
Okay.
Hell House.
What about you with spooky season coming up? I know you out there taking a leak.
My bad.
And you can't hold it in with that low ass bladder of yours.
I got a small ass bladder. You know, one time at my last job, I got in trouble for drinking too much water.
Damn.
Yeah, because I had to like take a leak like every hour on the hour, and they were like, "Nah, you're pissing too much." And I was like, "Oh, well, I drink a lot of water," and they're like, "Well, stop."
No, they can't tell you that.
Yeah, no, he did. And I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, we'll drink less." And I was like, "All right." And I used to have to hold it in.
Oh, you talk about the job you had at Chippendales.
Yeah. Nah. I ain't got the size for that, bro.
That's when he was real fit. He was trying to keep the water weight off.
Nah, bro.
You said I ain't got the size for that.
I ain't got those size for that. They'd be like,
I didn't meet the height requirement.
5'5".
5'4".
Hector, how tall are you?
5'4". 5'4" and a half.
But how tall do you feel?
He was an inch shy.
I feel like 6'2". 6'2". You know what I mean? I got a lot of confidence in myself. We gave it 110% today. No, I really do feel 5'4" though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's a movie you recommend? Like a little low key, scary movie.
Have you seen Hell House?
No.
Hell House?
Hell House was
What year was this?
2016 was the first one. They have 3 of them.
Already?
Yeah. But the same thing. It's like first person shooter or first person of view,
like a camera view.
Yeah. And another one that I just saw yesterday or Friday night was a new one on. It's called Host on Shudder.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
And it's about basically they do like this ritual on Zoom, and like this demonic shit comes out. But to me, Hell House, especially the first one, it wasn't scary. It was suspenseful. To me, scary.
He said scary, cause
nah. To me, but it's hard. No, it's hard because to me, I don't find movies scary. But like the more suspenseful they are, the more like scared I am. Like I'm more of like a suspense kind of guy because I know I'm not gonna get scared. The only thing that really scares me is clowns, and there's a fucking clown in that shit, bro. That is fucking creepy.
You scared of clowns?
I'm fuking scared of clowns.
Why is your favorite football team the Cowboys?
They're a bunch of clowns.
Like I was saying, I got a star on my helmet.
This is when you zoom in onto my face. Because that's fucked up.
Okay. So you scared of clowns. What about? Have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Oh, that's such a good movie.
From like the 80s?
Yeah, I was watching that the other day, bro.
That movie's clean.
Yeah, that's a good movie, bro. It's a nice little throwback. When they go into that.
Is that scary to you? Yeah.
No, it's more of like
it's a weird.
It.
No, like it wasn't scary to me.
So you ain't. It
was a good movie. I'll give it that. Like it was a good movie, but it's hard to explain like the clown shit. Like Hell House, that clown scared the shit out of me. Like just seeing him. Like if I know the clown is gonna be scary, this guy was just like, you gotta watch the movie.
It was creepy.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
creepy.
Oh, okay.
Creepy. There you go.
Okay,
That's
so
the
like
perfect
for me, it takes a lot for me to get scared watching a movie.
Yeah.
So like, I know I said what's like a low key movie. Do you guys remember The Conjuring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Conjuring was probably like the best last like scary movie. So I recommend watching The Conjuring. I think a lot of new scary movies, they're hella dumb.
Yeah.
They're like it's like I don't
It's
know.
the same shit over and over again. The same plot.
It's like
Yeah.
it's
You know
like
what I mean?
you guys ever watch a movie and it's like the dude is like running full speed. I'm talking like Tyreek Hill,
Yeah.
running that 4.3 speed. You know what I'm saying? And then the killer's chasing him, walking. That lineman speed, and
He still catches
catches
up
up
to
to
him.
him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
like, I hate when they fall and they take forever to get
Yeah.
up. They're just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it's a rock.
I
Like,
would have broken my
get
leg.
up.
I still would have gotten up faster.
That's why they never have Mexicans in scary movies, bro. Because we know once they pull out a Ouija board, we're gone. Like
Yeah.
we don't play
Yeah,
with
we
the
out of
demonic
there.
shit.
Yeah, we out
Like,
of there.
oh, y'all trying to call spirits? Well, I'm gonna go. Y'all call me and let me
Yeah.
know how that goes.
Exactly.
There's never a Mexican in a scary movie. There was one. This
guy's
He
red.
knows. That's why.
Why did he
Dog, because we grew up with La
Look at his
Llorona.
face.
No, I'm telling you, we grew up with La Llorona, La Chupacabra, Te va a agarrar, Te va a agarrar. Like, we don't play with that shit.
Your mom's in a club.
Yes. La Chupacabra, Te va a agarrar, Te va a agarrar.
El monstruo.
Yeah, and then
El
you
cucuy.
El cucuy. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
I remember
God,
one
this
time
guy's
my
crazy.
grandma, my mom asked me to go get her a towel from like the towel guy, and she's like, "Pero que no te agarre el cucuy." And I was like, the whole time I'm just looking like, yeah, I gotta go quick.
That's so true.
We
bro.
don't play with that shit. That's why it's hard to even cast them. I bet you they put the casting calls out. What kind of scary movie is this? Oh well, we're gonna call it demonic ritual. And
Hell no, I ain't coming out of here.
They go,
I don't
"Can we get
care
the
if it's
whites and
fake.
the-
I'm
Can we
gone."
get the whites and the blacks in here?
The white people are like, "Oh my God, I love this."
And then the black guy's going, "Yeah, I don't fuck with it."
No. The black dude's like, hey, shit, I'll come out in that shit. He's like, I'll come out in that shit, but don't make me die first. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I want to be the third one out at least.
Yeah.
Kill the white boy first.
Yeah.
We can't be that fucking. We can't be that fucking
Or the
stereotype.
fucking blonde or the blonde girl. She gonna be like, am I dying first?
Oh, dude. What was that? What was it like? What was it like on Scream? Remember where he goes to that? Yeah, any girl that shows her tits is gonna die first.
No, for
Did
real.
y'all watch Us?
Yeah.
Us?
Us was it was a good one.
Yeah, that's more thriller.
Yeah, it was like a thriller.
Which one
Yeah.
was Us?
That's the one
Us.
with Kim from Kim
Oh
Peele.
yeah, I watched that one.
That one was good. Oh, one that was super suspenseful was on Netflix called Hush. Did y'all ever watch that?
That looked whack.
No. It does look whack, like even the cover.
That's with the white.
Mask, right?
Yeah.
But the kicker is, so this guy's like a serial killer in the woods, and he just goes and kills
Oh, that's
them
with the
phone.
girl where the girl's dead.
Yeah. And that was
Yeah.
suspenseful because like she has a sickle alarm system. Like she paid all this money for this alarm system that's super loud. And I'm
That
like,
she can't even hear.
yeah, I'm like, you can't even fucking hear it.
Yeah.
Like, wait, how would you know? But like,
There
just
goes
like,
that nest.
yeah, like that one was just suspenseful because you're just like, oh my God. I mean,
I like more of the psychological ones, like Devil's Rejects.
I haven't
one's
seen
psych-
that
That
one.
one is a good one.
So
bro.
what would be y'all scariest? Okay, I'll put it to like this.
remember when we watched Paranormal Activity together?
Yeah, I remember that. I
Hey,
remember.
come piss with me.
No, that wasn't me.
No,
that
to
was
your
my
brother.
little brother.
Yeah.
That was my little brother.
He's like, hey, can you come and piss with me? Yeah. I was like, I'll stand outside the door, bro.
Yeah. No, so what's been y'all like most scary movie of all time? Like, damn, like it could have been last week. It could have been when
As a
you were a
kid?
kid.
Oh, I was scared.
What started
of
with
Chucky,
you?
bro?
Chucky.
Chucky used to scare the fuck out of me. Dude.
But it don't scare you now.
Oh no, not now. It's more funny than anything. But
Yeah.
like when I used to watch Chucky as a kid, bro, ask my family, bro. They would say like he was fearful. Like I was like, I couldn't even hearing his voice creep me the fuck out.
Yeah?
Bro. Yeah, Chucky was ugh. Oh yeah. I just remember I remember one time, dude, and when I used to get around dolls, oh my god, it would trip me out. My cousin's house, bro.
Yeah.
I had a cousin Andrea. And dude, she had like these dolls set up, and I would sleep there, bro, and I couldn't sleep. I'd like sit up and be like, "Is that one of them a Chucky doll?
Are they the porcelain dolls? They were the porcelain
No,
dolls.
they were
right?
like kind of like porcelain, like dressed up. Where like we didn't play with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
It was awful, bro.
Okay.
Yours?
That was my scariest shit. I was growing up.
For me, so it's two of them. So one of them, The Exorcist, the original Exorcist, and when
Old school one.
yeah, the one in the 70s.
All right, for sure.
That one when she does that 360 with her neck.
Oh,
Yeah. I remember I was spooked, but the one that really got me, and y'all probably ain't ever seen this movie, but it's called Tales from the Hood.
oh yeah, that's a fucking classic.
The first one, when they got the little black, like little black dolls.
When they're coming off the painting. That was
Yes.
creepy, bro.
And
I haven't seen that one.
bro, watch that shit. It's like on the ghetto side, but it's scary. That
like-
shit is
it's
like,
like-
it ain't scary anymore to me. But it's like, so what it is have you ever seen Creep Show?
I haven't seen that one either.
Tales from the Crypt. Did you ever watch that?
So what it is, it's a segment of short stories narrated by this guy. And the guy, I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
wanna-
right.
But
Well, I've
it's-
seen like Tales of Halloween. It's kind of that same concept.
I've
short.
never-
It's like short films of each one. Like, oh, you know.
yeah,
like,
it's like they go into this place and then he's like telling them stories about stuff.
okay,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then it, like, all
I've seen
kind of-
movies
and then
like
it, And
that.
then it all kinds of wraps up at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like one of those, like, you know how black movies, like, you know how they have like
I don't like the way you said black.
yeah, I know. I kind of was trying to say it right. I was like, you know how they like kind of had like a moral thing, like they
Yeah.
have to have like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool like that they kind of tie everything in, and it's kind of cool. I honestly did like, I know what he's talking about, but the one that creeped me out was the same movie but about the kid.
What you mean?
When he like crumbles up the paper and then it lands up being somebody else, like where he says there's a monster at home. And,
Oh, in the movie.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
one was kind of fucked
And then-
up to
and
me
then-
because like it really hit home. It really,
Yeah.
really hit home. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
and then the beginning one. So the beginning one where it's the cop, and it's funny because it's police brutality.
yeah, dude, it's always been around.
It's without spoiling, is this black dude gets basically
Fucked up.
brutalized by cops, and then he comes back from the dead and
Does some crazy shit.
fucks him up.
Yeah, it's a good movie. You gotta watch it, bro.
I
Watch
have
it.
to check it
It's
out.
a good
Yeah.
movie. It's like it's like watching Menace to
It's
Society,
scary.
Boys in the Hood type shit.
Right,
Like, you have to
right.
watch it.
But you would think it's that, but it's actually scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a little scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I think the last one that really scared me, I'm not scared of it now, but at that time, just kind of freaked me out was the Purge.
Oh,
But
come on,
no,
dude.
The original one.
Yeah, the first one only because I think what scares me in movies and the ones that I really do kind of get freaked out in is ones that I feel like could happen in real life. Like it could even happen to me. And even though The Purge was not only entertaining, but at that time I felt like this could happen. Like what would I do? Because at that time I had a family. I had my daughters and shit. So I'm like, what would I do in that situation knowing that there's 24 hours? If someone hates me, they're going to come in and just scot-free. They can kill me and like just walk away from it scot-free. Like, what would I do? Do I got to build up my house? Do I got to put these shutters down? Do I got to build a basement that no one
Yeah.
can get in? That's what scared me about it. That's honestly what scares me in movies. Like, that's why I think scary movies for me is more, it has to be suspenseful for me to be like, oh shit, hey.
But then it
You know,
be
it kinda
like,
got me.
Like something that could actually
Yeah,
happen
but
to you.
something like that's why those demonic movies, some of them do kind of scare me because it's like, holy shit, that shit kind of scared me. Like just growing up from those stories from your childhood. But The Purge, knowing that like, yo, this could actually happen. And if someone don't like me, or someone's just crazy and just going around, house to house, fucking breaking it in and just, slicing my throat, it's like, that's kind of freaky. You know what I mean? Just thinking about that. It doesn't scare me now. You know what I mean? But that one was like, this could really fucking happen. Especially population control and all that shit going on. It's like,
yeah, it's a fucking decision.
So with that being said,
this fool always says, with that being said,
I'm
we
saying
got to segue. We got to get a better way.
with that being said, what I was gonna say with that being said, like if y'all was in the purge, if there was an actual purge, would y'all be the ones purging or both or more protected?
I'd be protected.
I would, like, if I'm in the situation I am now, I'd be purging, bro. Purging all the time.
That's what scares me. That's what scares me. Is like at the end of the day, everybody has some fucking like bad shit that they want to get out.
But it wouldn't be like going after people I didn't like. It'd be going out of like
Getting currency?
Shit. No, like you know how like in the purges, how they always show like the poor people going after the rich people. Yeah. That's what I think what would fucking really happen.
Yeah.
That's where I think it would be bad.
Like Pot said,
like everybody would just start going after them, and they would have to be the ones. Or like in the second one, if you see where they have their own little setup where they gather people and they're killing people just because they have money. Rich people are crazy, bro.
Yeah. What would you do?
Rich people.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? If there's an actual purge I'd be purging. And I'd be purging the fucking stadium in Las Vegas.
Like breaking it?
Yeah, the Raider Stadium, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. And you saying I'm emotional about my team.
I'd be purging the shit out of that. Yeah.
No, if I were to purge, it would be for currency. Like I'd be trying to get diamonds or ATMs broken into and shit. Like, but at the end of the day, I'd be just protecting. I'd just be protecting, bro. Like I'd be trying to figure out ways to just kind of stay in house. And if I gotta protect, I gotta protect. But I don't know
like if I had like a family and shit like that, I would
you know what I mean. I think that's what changed. If I was single, I bet you I'd be like, I'd be purging all fucking night.
Yeah, no, it'd be one of those days like 24 hours after the purge. It'd be like I'd be driving like this fancy ass car, pulling up in a Lambo. Like, where'd you get that shit at? Shit, I got it at the purge 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm living good now.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even gotta pay taxes on this. I even stole the title.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, shit, but this shit going away in next year's purge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get me a new whip next year.
I made him sign the title. All right, 3 up, 3 down, baby. Let's go.
All right,
let's go.
Down.
Rap albums.
Rap albums.
Underrated, overrated.
Okay, we'll go one by one.
Yeah,
okay.
you. I want it to go like this. You and then I'll go.
Okay.
So we're gonna do underrated.
So underrated or overrated first?
Wait, are we gonna do albums or are we gonna do rappers?
However y'all want it.
I say albums.
Okay.
Albums kind of hard, bro.
Okay, he wants to do rappers.
You want to do rappers?
I think rappers. I think we could speak about albums, but I think rappers are gonna be a little bit easier to like.
Okay. So how about this? We'll all go one, and then one. So for example, give me one.
You
underrated
first?
or overrated first?
Overrated
first. Let's start with overrated.
Okay,
first.
Overrated. T.I.
Wiz Khalifa.
Overrated. Logic.
Okay.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay, so we'll start out with
We'll
start out with me. So I say T.I. is overrated just because for the simple fact that he came out hard, but ever since then, I don't know if it was that song. What is that song with that?
Whatever you like.
No, that shit was lit.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
It's the one that was. I forget how it goes, but it just killed it for me. He ain't been making no slaps ever since. So, but that's why I say T.I. is one of them.
I could agree with that because it's King, and then T.I. versus T.I.P. was a good one. Paper Trails, I think it was. Those are 3 good albums. After that, it was kind of like whatever.
Yeah, I'll think of the song.
Wiz Khalifa, personally, I just
Hold on.
no.
T.I., a response to T.I.
What do you think? About
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, he came out hard. I think his lyricism was always there. For me, what killed it for T.I. is he just didn't have the best beat selection. To me, he was just like, his words were on point, his delivery and his flow was on point, but the beats behind it really kind of killed it for me. I think he was just like, he got to a point where it was like, I got to make mainstream music and not like bangers.
Right.
And that's where a lot of rappers get killed, especially. I mean, yeah, you get more fans doing that because you reach a whole different genre of people, which is great. You know what I mean? I'm not going to count your pockets. Do whatever you got to do. But there was a time in hip hop where they would make like an album for the mainstream and the mixtape was for like the hood, for the bangers. I'm going to make this shit fucking rock. And that's where T.I. kind of killed it for me. He just kind of went that mainstream route and didn't like come back and make those bangers for like the trap.
and I think it's total opposite for me. I think he went. His first albums had bangers. They were popping. Like you could throw it on and it would be like. I remember the first song. It used to start ding 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 and do when you first. This is back in CDs, guys. But like when you put on the CD and you heard that first track, it was like, damn, this is gonna be a good album. After that, I just didn't really hear anything much. Like it was kind of like now I'm going tick tap tick. That's tick. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mediocre is that song. I don't want no mediocre. Like that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That shit got on my nerves, cuz. Anyways, okay.
That's the one with the white girl.
Is it Iggy Azalea?
Yeah, that bitch sucks.
And then Live
dick.
Your Life was another one that I, you know what I'm saying. But okay. So I would say his best song. Is probably What You Know About That. What You Know About That. What would be his best song?
There's one off Paper Trails. I think it's there's a pretty good. I don't know. I dig those first 3 albums, so I could say.
But just what's his best song?
It's off of the second album.
Bring 'Em Out.
No,
I'm a Hustler.
no, like it's not even mainstream. It was called.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called. It's
I'm
the
the
very
rubber
last
band
track.
man.
It's a very last track on the second album.
Okay, what would you say?
For my favorite T.I. song?
Yeah. He's that overrated? You can't even think of one?
I can't even like think of one. I
Okay.
mean,
It's hard.
it's hard. It's hard because, like I said, he didn't. To me, like even growing up, I liked T.I., but he wasn't a guy that I bought his CDs for.
Yeah.
Damn, we really showing our age.
Yeah,
right now.
dude. It's fucking
Like,
Or got- or got-
everybody's got Apple
LimeWire
Music
for-
now, and
Do you
then we're
remember
like,
Yeah.
Do you remember when CDs came out on Tuesdays?
bro.
That was wild, bro. Tuesdays, you go pick up that.
Now
one.
on
And never
sale.
get your CDs at Walmart because they were edited.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
go to Best Buy or Target
Yeah.
Oh no, I went to Circuit City.
or Hastings.
Yeah.
Oh, Hastings was the shit.
And Hastings is nationwide.
Yeah. So what did I say? Wiz Khalifa?
Okay, you said Wiz Khalifa.
Black and Yellow. That's the only song I know.
But why is he overrated?
I don't get why he's even like a good rapper. Like I don't like when he's on other people's music. I just think it's totally overrated. I don't think
He's overrated now.
I think he's been overrated. Like
Okay. So I disagree with you. I think he fell off.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's overrated. And his best song is probably the Kid Frankie.
Kid Frankie, Miss Right for Now was fucking dope too.
So I disagree with you.
Ink, I think like the one that I can just slap is Ink My Whole Body.
Okay.
Ink My Whole Body, I don't give them up. Oh my God. But even his Cap and Fever mixtape, the first one, that one, Hustler, you got phone numbers on there. That was one of the best mixtapes I ever heard from Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa, like
He
was
had
that dude.
slaps, bro.
Yeah,
he had
was that dude.
slaps.
I never heard him.
The Kid Frankie, Cushion OJ was one of the best mixtapes out there.
Okay.
You know what? You know why he fell off?
We're not talking about mixtapes. We're talking about fucking albums. Like
It don't matter.
No. But
That's what I think. And I didn't hear the mixtapes. So I wasn't involved in that. Like But like his albums
can
that were
tell.
out, I never really got into him.
Okay.
I never got into him.
Who was yours?
Mine was Logic.
Okay, please explain.
Is it
So
'cause he's-
when when Logic came out, I really liked him. I think his lyricism is on point. I think he can rap his ass off. I think he just same thing got to a point where it was like, okay, I need to make mainstream music, and to me, he never like stepped up his game to when it came to his music. I think he made a good short amount of like mixtapes where he's just flowing, doing that, now, and then it just became monotone. It was like, it almost felt like the new album just sounded like the last album, and then the new mixtape sounded like the last mixtape.
Yeah.
Like it was just no progression within his style of music. You know what I mean? That was just it for me.
Okay.
like no growth.
So
no growth.
I'm not a big fan or a big heavy listener of Logic. So I've got no comment on that
Neither
one.
do I. I don't
And
know
as far as his best song, I mean, he's got the 1-800 get help or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The suicide shit.
No, like lyrically, he's dope. Like I'll still listen to Logic, but I'm just saying, like back to his old shit, I would be like, damn, this dude, he's spitting hard, and then it's just like, okay, I kind of heard this shit before. I kind of heard this before. It was just no growth.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So another overrated.
Overrated, yeah.
Okay. G-Eazy.
Oh, that's an easy one, yeah. I'll go with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, G-Eazy overrated? I thought you was a
No. I thought we were gonna do the names.
The
again.
1-1-1.
One, and
That's how
then
we
we
started.
rebuttal it, right?
Oh, okay.
Did you already forget the format?
Yeah.
No, because
Just kidding.
he said that's a good one. As
Yeah.
he agreed with me.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I agree, but like
Okay, what's yours?
So yours G-Eazy, yours Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg.
For me, overrated. So hard to put him up there.
Snoop Dogg.
I like Snoop.
Well, come on, give me yours.
Overrated, I think we would have to say, I'm gonna have to steal yours, bro. The Baby. I'm sorry.
that's a good
I liked him at first. But then, no growth. Again.
No growth,
No
yeah.
growth.
Okay, so I say G-Eazy just simply for the fact that I want to annoy the guy to the right because he's a big G-Eazy fan.
Me?
He looks
Yeah.
like he
I'm
could.
not a G-Eazy. Oh, G-Eazy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. I thought you said Young Jeezy because you said Young Jeezy. It's my
No.
bad. I'm not even paying attention.
G-Easy.
Joe, G-Eazy.
Put the headphones on.
You're fucking crazy, bro. No,
Yeah.
G-Eazy's
You like
not
G-Eazy?
overrated. Yeah, it's fucking bad, bro.
As far as his best song is probably like,
Dude, his whole second album, his whole third album, the first album.
as far as his best song, like I was saying, is probably like, fuck with me, what is it? Fuck with me, I get the money. Or how does it go? The one with Cardi B and like A$AP Rocky.
Oh, No Limit?
Oh.
No Limit?
No Limit,
No
yeah.
limit.
No, dude, he has way more bangers, dude.
Okay.
His whole, dude, the way I got into him was when I heard Maryland, Get High All Day, his first album. And then I bought his second one. That one was These Things Happen.
Uh-huh.
The whole fucking album's great. And then the second one was good. His new ones, I'm not really into it, but make some bangers, bro.
I think he's a club guy. He's not a guy that I
What do you
have
mean?
to.
Dude, listen to the second album, bro. You don't even have to skip a track. That's how
No,
good it is.
I'll say he has a good voice for music.
Dude,
He has a really good voice for music.
I like the fact that he tells a story in each song. That's what's crazy about his lyricism.
See, but I'll let's just be honest. All the white
He thought I
rappers do.
said-
No,
Yeah,
but he
Jesus.
tells a story. Like when he talks about Tumblr Girls is another one, and then he has one about like him and his chick party. Like, dude, they're good songs because he's like telling a story. So each song is like, damn, you're learning something about this guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I like.
you're like emotionally invested in that guy.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so yours was who? Oh, no. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Okay, so best song by Snoop Dogg.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Why is he overrated?
Cause I think so it was Doggy Style was his first album. Murder Was the Case, and then The Dogfather wasn't even really that good. So I think he's kind of like sits on his first album a lot. And when he went to No Limit, it was dumb when he did the line. Because remember when he did Death Row is the label that pays, man. Remember that? And then he changed it. No Limit. It's like, dude, why are you even doing that? Like, just walk away, do your thing. You know what I mean? But I didn't get into any of the No Limit stuff. And then his new stuff I never even listened to. I haven't heard anything since like the 90s.
So again, I think this is with that Wiz Khalifa shit. Is he overrated or did he just fall off?
He's overrated because I don't see how he's that popular with only having those certain little, with having that little amount of fucking success. Like every album that comes out, they make it seem like, oh, Snoop has a new album come out. Are people really buying that shit? They listening to it, they streaming it? Like, I don't get it. I think they're just overrated as
you
far
didn't
as
like the blue carpet treatment or what's that other one? He made like an R&B album, didn't he?
Yeah.
RNG.
And then he even
RNG.
he even switched his name to Snoop Lion at one time. How dumb is that?
Or what about the one he made with Wiz Khalifa?
Oh, you're talking about
Don't even know about it, bro.
High School High or some shit?
Yeah,
But like,
they made a movie off that
like,
shit.
It's overrated. Like, how is he still living off the fucking success? Of
Okay,
the
so
90s?
I
He's
think
like the Cowboys, bro. They were good in the 90s, not now.
Oh my god! Any chance he gets, any chance he gets, bro. You don't even know who Ruggs is.
so. Snoop Dogg. How would I say this? I think his catalog could pretty much, for that city of LA, you could stack up his catalog against any other rapper from LA, and it would stack up high.
No, it's like, dude, that's not. It's not. It's not.
But
I don't
his
think
best
so.
song, his best song is probably "What's My Name." I think
Or
that's
I like Gin and Juice.
no. What's my name?
I think what held Snoop though was his voice, his delivery, and the slang that he was kind of putting in jizzle and all that izzle.
Which that was started in the Bay.
Yeah, his wordplay is what put him on the map. His voice is what kept him relevant, and just I think
That whole death row shit.
yeah, like he was just one of those. He was a top dog, bro. I don't know. I can't really agree with Snoop. Like he's one of my. I could say that he didn't have like the best catalog as far into his career.
Yeah.
But I think him evolving and trying to do like that rhythm and gangsta, then doing like that
He even
Jamaican
does
shit.
Mexican shit.
Yeah, you see him on his podcast, on his show, he gives praise to like corridos and shit. He's all these are the hardest motherfuckers making music,
he
bro.
He made a banda song.
Yeah, with Banda MS.
Yeah.
He's like, these dudes spit real shit.
Yeah. And he be singing to that shit.
Yeah, he'd be like, this is the shit that if y'all want to fucking act hard, go play with these motherfuckers because they sing some real shit. And that's that, like, I love corridos and shit. But like he's real talk. Like they talk about like the nautical shit. Like, yo, I really had to kill a dude and this and that. Like, damn. And he's like, we ain't gangster compared to these motherfuckers.
Yeah, like they say. I was watching this video on Instagram, and it was this black dude, like basically bullying this Mexican dude, and then on one of the comments it says, "It's all fun and games until the cartel shows up."
Yeah, for real. No, hey,
You know
quick
what
story. Story time. So,
Go for it. I'll listen.
okay, so back in high school, remember we're in high school and shit. Remember when I used to kick it with all the Mexicans?
Yeah.
All the homies right here?
Yeah.
So we had a rivalry with another high school, okay? And it was homecoming week. They were playing that rivalry team. And me and a homie did a handshake for the opposing team. We weren't crazy into the rivalry and the homecoming weekend. Well, at lunchtime, the whole football squad is sitting on. You remember those long ass benches inside the lunchroom that were like against the wall?
Yeah.
They were all sitting there because they were eating early because they had to get ready for the homecoming game.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, your burps stink.
my bad, dog. I'll be burping like a mug.
Yeah, it smells like straight fucking ass. Bro.
Sorry, my bad. Anyways, so we're all there, right? We do a handshake for like the opposing squad. One of the football players stands up and he's like, y'all want to talk shit? Let's get it. And at that time, I'm rolling with about, I don't know, 12 to 14 Mexicans on my side.
Yeah.
And we all just take our backpacks down. Well, let's fucking get it. Let's go. And my homie, he pulls the tables apart. He just, well, let's go right now. One of the running backs for that squad, he tells him, he was like, hey, man, I don't think we should do this because there's about 20 Mexicans right here. There's going to be another 60 coming through that door.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they got word outside. All the rest of the homies outside got word. And they came in. He's like, what'd I just tell y'all? There's about another 40 Mexicans that just came in. We ain't ready for this. Yeah. We ain't ready for this. We ain't ready. So they're like, all right. We'll take a step back. And we just all walked out as a group. It was like probably one of the funniest moments. So then I'm back in a class right after lunch. That running back that was dating a girl that was in my class at that time. And she tells me, she's like, that was the funniest thing I ever saw. I was like, well, we were about to get in. She was like, that was the funniest part. You got these football players all built up, like tough. They were so scared that there was going to be so many more Mexicans coming out through that door. They didn't know what to do.
That's funny. That's funny. It's all fun and games till the cartel plays that.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But, okay, so another overrated rapper. We on the third one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people, I don't distinguish this dude as a rapper, but a lot of y'all motherfuckers like to distinguish him as a rapper, and I know he's dead, R.I.P. But XXX Tentacion, I was not a big fan of. Overrated. I think out of the new like R&B type rappers or whatever, the one that was actually cool was Juice WRLD.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But XXX Tentacion, I was not a big fan of his. And may God rest his soul, but that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. As far as his best song, I can't even think of one.
Sad.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
trying
sad.
to think. I don't know any music. Like, I couldn't tell you.
Who's your overrated?
I hate to say this one. And I'm just hitting all the rough ones, but the game. Game's another overrated.
See, you have a common thing with like they fell off type shit. Like
That's a distinct
I think
take.
he was only good when he was doing the Dr. Dre G Unit shit, and then just sucked.
you didn't think what's that album? God damn, what is it?
And that's God's name, vain, bro.
Actually, hold on. Actually,
Don't try to change it.
okay. I just thought of an album that I really
As the
liked
pressure
from him.
gets to him and he plays like Baker Mayfield.
I just thought of an album that I really liked from him. So let's take that one.
The documentary?
No.
Doctor's Advocate.
There's another one. My friend, I had it. It was on my old car, bro, and I had it in a CD player. I don't even know what album it is, but I played that fucker all the time. So not that one. I gotta say, I'll go somebody new now, and I think
Drake.
You got it like that mic,
no.
bro.
What's his name? What's his name? You just said the album last week.
21 Savage?
21 Savage. I think he's overrated. And the reason I think he's overrated, because when he talks, there's no emotion.
Yeah, no, that's how he is. That's how he is. Oh, God.
And after a while, you're just
21.
like, is this guy even rapping? What's he doing? It sounds like monotone. And then you switch the song.
21.
The beat sounds hard, and all of a sudden,
21.
21.
And that's what I don't like.
Oh,
It
God.
just sounds
20.
so monotone.
On God.
21.
Yeah.
On God.
21.
On God.
21.
On God.
21.
It almost sounds
Yeah.
like Offset's album. That fucking album was fucking. Just
right.
I don't like monotone
All right,
rap. If you're
overrated.
gonna be emotional about it, bro. Be good.
Overrated for me. Y'all didn't even talk about the baby.
He sucks.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. Okay, so tell us why the baby.
So his first album or mixtape, I don't know what it was, but that shit went hard. Beat selection was dope. Everything. His new album came out. I think I only liked one song out of that whole album. His flow is the same. Like how I was talking about is like, because you're in the music industry, you gotta understand that, like, if you're going to grow, then grow. If you're gonna change, if you're trying to maximize or maximize your career, you're gonna have to grow and you're gonna have to try new things.
That's where Drake is at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to try different avenues, and if it sticks, it sticks. It doesn't. And I think the only person that I know, like personally, that it kind of hasn't worked out a whole lot was Wiz Khalifa, because there's still some songs on his albums and mixtapes where he kind of goes back to where I liked him, but I understand why he's doing it and where he's coming from. But the baby, same flow. Same type of, like, he has the lyrics too, bro. Like, he can spit, he can write, but like, it's just the flow. It's the same thing.
Monotone,
going
bro.
on the baby,
Yeah.
and you're going on the baby.
That's up.
Yeah.
On every song, the song could be like doom, doom, shh, doom, doom, going on the baby, or it could be like going on the baby, then you're going on the baby. You know what I mean? It's the same flow, and I'm just being real. Like, and that's the one song that I liked off his new album is when he changed that flow. So I'm like, why'd you do it on one song and didn't like try to grow it through all the other songs?
Yeah. So his best song is probably Rockstar.
Yeah.
Nah, that what is it? Bop.
Oh, okay.
Bop.
Yeah, no, Rockstar is his best song. But like I said, he when you rap a song, y'all ever see like in movies or whatever, to paint a picture for y'all, you see someone in the booth and they just going one take in the whole verse. I feel like with the baby, he says one line, all right, stop, record. Then, are you ready to record? Then he continues with the next bar. His bars overlap. If you're a rapper out there, you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't one take his whole. It feels like he don't one take his whole verse.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of edits.
I'd be pissed as a producer.
Okay, so now let's go to underrated.
Yes, say his last one real quick.
Oh,
What's your last one, Hector?
less overrated.
My last overrated, I gotta say,
Anthony was on that. He got to say his last one.
Straight up. You put me on the spot, huh? You put me on the spot. See, and before I would have said like J. Cole was overrated. I'm starting to feel no. I'm starting to I like J. Cole now. I think overrated though, gotta say Lil Uzi. Never been a fan of his music. I don't really understand how he made it big time. I feel like he just got a good fucking deal. You know what I mean? But overrated for me. Now, maybe for the new school, new kids, I'm not trying to be like an old head or anything, but I don't know why he was just so successful. All power to him. Go get your money, Uzi. But I'm not a big fan.
I think off that genre rap, you were right. Juice WRLD was the best out of that type of genre rap. And I actually liked his Juice WRLD's music because, dude, like he made some cool fucking like vibing music where I could just kind of kick it too.
Yeah.
He had a good voice too, and like good flows.
Poor guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't really consider them rappers. What?
That poor guy, that dumbass. Nobody had him top popping that many pills on the plane, bro.
It's funny because when I was in Chicago that day that happened at that airport.
I could have probably done that and been fine. Like for this guy, he obviously didn't have a tolerance for what.
Well, hey, I mean,
Now
I'm
we
joking. I'm like,
we don't co-sign what everybody
I'm just
says.
joking.
Let's just put it
I'm
that
a
way,
heavy
dog.
guy. I'm a big guy. But Juice WRLD was like,
Yeah.
Juice WRLD was like what? The size like that maybe?
I don't
Poor
know.
guy. I just feel bad. It just sucks, dude. Like,
Yeah.
poor guy. Yeah.
No, but
Underrated.
okay. So underrated. Okay, one of them. Let's try to keep this under like 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's go.
Underrated would be. Go ahead, start it off, Anthony.
Underrated rappers?
Underrated. While I think of mine.
I got mine.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll go. Underrated number 1, Partisan Fontaine is underrated as a rapper.
Fuck is that?
Exactly. Y'all gotta listen to Partisan Fontaine. He got the lyrics.
Oh, he's the
got
one. He's the one that made that song with Cardi B.
Yeah. But it goes well beyond that. You gotta listen to like his old shit. He spit. Oh my God, the things that he said. He's like, if you ask your girl for a picture, all you gonna see is the top of her head, because you know what I'm saying, like. The shit he just says is just fucking crazy. He's got flow, he's got delivery, he's got beats, and he spits.
Best song.
Oh, there's so many.
Best
I can't
song. Give me the gun so I can put a gun to his head.
For shit, man, you got Oi, you got Win, you got oh my God,
have to get a
bro.
buzzer.
Like there's just so
Yeah, I know.
I like his like his first three mixtapes. Like you can't even go wrong with him. But then you even got his
his
new
mic
shit.
off.
You got his new shit. You got Rodman.
Dude,
Like, oh my
I don't
God.
even know what you're talking about
Bro,
right now.
y'all gotta listen to Partisan Fontaine.
Okay.
Shout out to Party, baby.
What about you?
Too short.
Too short.
Too short, underrated. Yeah, underrated. I love Too Short. I think my favorite album from his is Cocktails and
Favorite song. Best song.
I'm a Player.
Yeah.
Dude, I just dude, I love Too Short. I'm a Player, dude.
I'm sorry.
And then, dude, I could do when they put on Cocktails, bro. I know that song word for word. I just love it. Dude. I think
Anything with Cocktail,
I just
remember it.
think, and then even his new stuff that he's released now with like the Vault, he has a couple of new ones out there.
Yeah.
You guys want to check out?
Yeah.
Check him out. He's
So-
sick still.
So for me, he's Rick Ross is one of them. He's pretty much mainstream, but he's very underrated amongst mainstream rappers. Rick Ross is that dude. He's always had bangers. His albums have always been fire. I think his best song would probably be MC Hammer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a good one.
What?
And nobody's gonna agree with this, but I maybe I like the
Underrated?
storytelling. Underrated, and nobody's gonna agree with this one, but I like a couple of their albums. Is ICP.
Oh my God. Get out of
I
here.
think the conversation is now.
No, and you know what? What I like.
Can you mute his mic?
Yeah, for real. Let's move on. I think another
Go ahead,
underrated.
go ahead. We don't want to offend our juggalos.
This guy is wild, bro.
Trying to move on so quick, bro. Go ahead, Ad.
Oh, woo, woo.
You're stupid, dude.
Okay,
No, but for real.
state your case.
No, but for real, they have like good albums, good storytellers. I think you guys just gotta check it out. It's not for everybody. Just check it out.
My stomach hurts.
Oh shit, bro.
Hot, bro. Last time we drank.
You're right. Nobody gonna fucking agree with you.
No.
My stomach hurts.
Nobody's gonna agree. I just gotta throw it out there, though.
My stomach hurts.
shit.
I haven't laughed that hard.
This
my
guy
God.
mentioned somebody that nobody knows, and I get a laugh. And all of a sudden I mention this fucked up shit, and he gets fucking clowned on.
Oh my God.
Clown on me, bro. And intended, bro. This guy mentions people nobody knows. The next thing this guy's gonna be fucking mentioning Atmosphere. You know what I mean? Next night, this guy's gonna be starting talking about Cage. Like, we don't even know these rappers, bro. We don't even know these
My
guys.
stomach hurts.
Dude.
My fucking
And
stomach
this guy's
hurts.
going wild, bro. This guy's mentioning people I've never heard of. He's
Oh my
not
God.
even Mexican.
Oh shit! I need to buy him those bumper stickers and
Dude,
shit.
I feel like I'm back in 2001. I feel like I'm back in 2001.
Hammer.
Where fucking underground music was popular.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Fucking stupid, bro.
My fucking stomach
So
hurts.
hurt.
This guy mentioned
Probably like
something
Tech
nobody
Nine.
knows a fuck
You're probably
about.
like Tech Nine.
Yeah, he's all talking about a number. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy talking about, bro? He's talking about DJ Sally Farrell, bro.
Oh my God!
That dude, bro.
Oh shit!
Dude, you're
My
crazy.
stomach.
Oh my God! Dude, I can't even speak, bro.
You guys are.
That's like Super Mario on steroids, or like on.
Dude, I'm telling you,
schizophrenic.
they have good songs. I'm not saying their albums are great. I'm just saying that they have good songs. that are
Twisted.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, no offense.
No,
No
yeah.
offense to the Juggalos.
That just caught me off guard. I'm
I just
sorry.
like them. What can I say, bro?
I mean,
I was
either.
like-
Oh my God, dude, that was just so hilarious.
Anthony kept going.
He was like really stating a case.
No, dude, this guy's
Really, go check him out. Go check him out.
This guy mentioned someone nobody knows. This guy mentioned someone knows nobody knows, dude. This guy's talking about 90s rappers, bro, that we don't even care about, bro. Here's a song with Cardi B. Here's a song with Cardi B. And I'm like, I don't even listen to Cardi B, bro.
That was my ab workout of the night.
Oh my God. Okay.
This guy's talking about Cardi
okay.
B fucking.
Moving
I
on.
look like a 14-year-old girl? What I look like a 14-year-old.
Okay, so
right.
underrated. Where were we?
Go for it.
Where were we?
For me. For me, I think another underrated is Big Sean. Big Sean,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
Big
one.
Sean, underrated.
Did you have his new album?
musically.
Did you check out the new one? The new one? The D?
Yeah, I started it, dude.
alright.
I haven't finished the whole album. I'll be honest. But Big Sean as a lyricist, his beat selection, everything, I think he's super underrated for what he does. And I'd even I'll go with Big Sean.
For his class, I think he's underrated. The way
Yes.
he came out with like J. Cole and shit like that.
For me, another one, and this is my favorite rapper right now, and he's been my favorite rapper for a while now, is Lil Dirk. Lil Dirk, he's a voice of the trenches. He finally gained superstar status on that song with Drake.
Yeah.
The Laugh Now Cry
definitely.
Later.
Especially
Definitely.
when all the fucking NFL stars were on there. Remember I showed you that video? I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
check
yeah.
this out, bro.
But you know, I've been on Lil Durk before that song came out.
That's why it would trip me out because I saw the video and then I was like, check it out. And then you're like, I told you about him. I told you about him. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I've been listening to the car with you fucking idiot.
Lil Durk.
You didn't let him put on that ICP on them.
No, hell no. No. I was
I'll-
gonna fucking toss him out the fucking convertible.
No, so
Fucking hit the eject.
I gotta say mine would be.
But hold on,
You turn me on to this guy, so I'll just go for it.
But no, his best song is probably, he's got hella songs. Not sound like Hector, but probably Weirdo Hoes. Proud of You. Weirdo Hoes. No, turn myself in. Go ahead.
King Von.
Yeah.
King Von.
He's dope. He's clean.
He turned me on to him, and I haven't turned him off since. So that's where I could say like
He's
whenever
under
I'm in,
Lil
like, and then it's like I like his music because like you don't have to be like in the mood for it. You could just throw it on and
He got that gangster shit.
yeah, he got some gangster shit.
Best
That's
song.
why- I don't know. I just listen to him on the tracks on the headphones.
Took
so
her to the O.
that's a good one.
Oh, my
What's your-
turn?
Yeah.
My underrated is SPM, South Park Mexican. I'm just being real.
And I'm getting clowned
I'm
on
just- I'm
ICP. This guy went to fucking jail for molesting kids,
Nah, but if you hear that backstory, it's kind of some BS.
Yeah,
but
I know. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
you know what I'm saying. But I think in that time, I was really big on like Houston rap at that time, like with the Slim Thugs and the Lil Flips and all them going on. DJ Screw.
Paul Wall.
Oh yeah,
Wall was
Paul Wall.
actually
Chingo
pretty
Bling.
deep.
Shout out to Chingo Bling.
He's a stand-up comedian now.
Yeah, bro.
That's
He's
crazy.
cool. He's cool.
He is?
Yeah.
He was at the fucking over here.
He does. My cousin just met him.
Where?
Shit, it's cool.
The casino over here.
Oh,
Yeah, he was dope. But I think if he would have just kept progressing, like he just made, honestly, bro, he just fucking made bangers, bro. He made bangers, and he
you
talked.
know
he,
my
he-
name.
It's SPM. You know, and then beans and rice. Like it was funny
Beans and
because
Rice? What?
yeah, that was the song, beans and rice, and wiggy 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 wiggy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
But-
not.
And then I like.
I can't relate to y'all.
I like Baby Bash, and then like I've
the rapper Baby Bash or
Yeah.
the singer.
They're both of them. They're both good.
Yeah,
he could
yeah.
do both because he has a voice.
That's Baby Bash. You know, SPM is his cousin, right?
No, they hooked
We gotta
up.
wrap it up soon,
So
though.
okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. So this is where I'll include you in this. So Baby Bash went with E40 in the Bay.
Yeah.
That's where he originated
Yeah,
from.
that's where it originated from. So then he ended up going to another place which is local to us, and that's how he met SPM.
Mm,
And then he went to Houston.
mm.
So that's what's kind of crazy. That's why I think it's crazy because, like in an interview, he actually says where he met Carlos. He calls him Carlos.
Wait. Now you put me on to something. SPM from here?
No, he's from Houston.
No,
But
but
he
he
said,
met
dude,
him.
but-
So he was down here?
He was down here where all the lowrider shows go on.
Orale!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No
Okay.
shit. Now
See,
I
he's
like
not
him
from
even
here,
more.
so like
Yeah, I ain't-
where all the lowrider shows go on up north.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But also like even though it's not like on our list, but like I am Sue, Pilo, y'all underrated, bro.
Yeah.
Like
And that's what-
we've been on y'all for he put me on y'all. And I ain't even stopped listening since. So shout out to HBK, shout out to I am Sue,
I
shout
just
out
want
to
to shout
Pilo.
out to this guy's resume.
ICP.
It goes with sports. He'll give you the best sports predictions. He'll give you the best gamble, and then he'll get you fucking jamming out to the new artist. That's fucking cool. So shout out to Marcos on this one because I only know King Von and the fucking little Dirk from fucking.
But no
so,
Juggalos.
Yeah. Hey, bro, that was my era. I'm a little older.
Okay, well, anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest?
Go for it, Ant. You got something to get off your chest? Go.
Nah,
I guess not.
That's it.
No.
Okay.
One thing I do want to say, and this goes for everybody. Stop counting other people's pockets. Stop worrying about other people's journey or path in life. Y'all got your own journey. Y'all got your own path. Just because you feel like you're not making it now doesn't mean you're going to make it later. Keep doing what you're doing. Find something that you love to do and go and do it. Do it to the best that you can do it. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other people's accomplishments or anything like that. They have nothing to do with you. If you want something, go out there and go get it. That's it.
Well, it's kind of hard to top what Joel Elstein just said right now. But what I gotta say is, shit, man, y'all keep it lit out there. It's the Scatter Report TSR show.
All right, guys.
We gonna try to come up with a little like a little moniker or whatever you want to call it, a little quote. But as of now, y'all keep it lit.
And I say this, fucking have a fucking great fucking week, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. And we'll be back next week.
Yeah,
Thank
y'all
you for
tap in.
everybody for subscribing, liking the show. Keep the views up.
Yeah.
We're going to be here to stay, baby.
All right.
Scatter Report. We out.
Yeah.
Right.